Unless you've been living quietly under a rock outside of a freeway for the past couple of years, you've probably heard a little something about healthcare. Yes, healthcare, that ire-inspiring, feud-fueling, one-way ticket to a heated debate subject that has wormed its way into American life as conversational suicide. But what's the big deal? Well, on March 23, 2010, President Barack Obama signed into law the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. You might have heard it go by its nickname, Obamacare. With the Supreme Court ruling some of the biggest parts of the bill constitutional in a 5-4 verdict this past summer, the act is gearing up to hit the American healthcare system in full force. Odds are, though, when you hear about Obamacare, you see a man in an expensive red tie having a screaming match with a man in an equally expensive blue tie. It feels like they're about to tear each other to pieces. Not exactly the most picturesque idea for healthcare reform. Like it or not, however, the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act has been signed into law, and if you're American and breathing, your healthcare status is going to be affected sometime in between now and 2014. However, with Washington dead set on kicking up dirt left and right, it can make finding answers on what Obamacare really is pretty tough. Fed up with this political nonsense, we here at My Covered Drugs decided to take matters into our own hands. Hunkering down at a desk, our resident nerd quickly went to Congress's website and pulled up the bill. He started reading it. All 974 pages of it. It's long, wordy, and more comparable in size to an epic novel than a legal document. Inside its pages, however, are the cold, hard facts as to what Obamacare is going to do and how it's going to do it. We aren't politicians, we aren't activists. What we are is a group of Americans who are inevitably going to be affected by this law. So, between now and 2014, we're going to read over each section of the bill in its original form and break it down into understandable chunks. Hopefully, by the time all parts of the bill are enacted, you and I can say that yes, we've read the law and we have a better understanding of what's going on. We are My Covered Drugs, and we hope you'll join us as we delve headfirst into the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act and try and make sense of it all. You can find daily updates on our blog at mycovereddrugs.com, which will be linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next week.